Good song. Intro.
Okay, we're live.
What?
We're live. We're live.
Clean it up.
Clean it up, kids. We're live. All right. Okay. Hey, look at Matt. Check him out.
Check out Matt.
Check out Matt.
Look at that coif, man.
Look at that quad.
That dude
Good-looking
awesome.
kid, man.
Superstar.
He's
What
got
happened to
a little
us?
chin fuzz. He's got some fuzz going
These
on.
kids nowadays are so cute.
You know, he goes through the drive-thru at College Junior. People go, superstar. He says, no, I just like the regular sandwich. And they're like,
What?
no, man, you are a superstar.
You, son.
He's just
are
not
a
used to that yet.
superstar.
Boo.
But he's on the radio, man. That
Yeah.
guy's on the radio.
Right on. All right. Soul Shaker Garage
Proud
is
of that
up
dude.
again. And we're going to rock and roll a little bit, right? I think.
Little green, little green.
Little green machine.
Peter Green.
Like it.
I like the bottom end.
When the day goes to sleep and the full moon looks. The night is so black that the darkness covers. Taking me around, making me do things I don't want. Can't believe that you needed my love so bad. Always drifting around, trying to drive me mad. Busting all my dreams, making me do things I don't want.
Yeah, hold it out, man. Hold it out.
You just play your drums and be quiet.
Shut up, drummer.
Turn up the bass at home. Oh, you're the green Manalishi with the two-pronged crown. All my trying is up, all you're bringing is down. Trusting my love, some way leaving me here just trying to keep from falling.
start your lead, Doug.
I love it. I like that version better. Okay, here's the thing.
Oh yeah, another chorus.
No more chorus. Man, did I screw that up or what? I like
What
that
happened to
version.
the Norway?
I like the way that something happens and they all of a sudden go, Doug.
You're
we were that
you're-
close to the lead. We were that
Because you
close.
love some lead, we just go ahead and let you go.
I love me some lead.
Oh my gosh, sorry
or
about
lead.
that.
Lead or lead.
You know, sometimes you're like in the middle of a song and you're thinking about totally
Like the
something
beginning
else.
of Green Manalishi when I didn't remember the words.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh no, I thought that was cool.
Well, no, I was thinking about the other part that I kept riffing on it beforehand.
Oh, my God.
And I'm going, make sure you do that.
That was hilarious because I really like that part and I like the version of that song there. Just screwed up.
So who were you channeling when you forgot the lyrics?
Everybody.
Don Ho.
Anybody that might have the lyrics.
Don Ho.
It was like
Remember that dude?
it was like the 5 o'clock on the 405 over by LAX. I had so many people I was channeling.
Oh
and,
my God.
And not one had the lyrics.
Don Ho.
Beauty.
Oh my
I
gosh.
like it. Hey, that's why. Hey, it breathes. It's live. It's live.
Oh, it's so
It's
tough sometimes. Hey, let's see.
That's not how we did it in rehearsal.
No, that's
Let's
it sounded great earlier, right?
Let's take a peek.
Let's take a peek at people. Who do we have? We have, hey, Mick is online.
She's in Bakersfield.
Hello from Bakersfield.
Is that Lucy Barnes?
What is she doing in
Excuse me?
Bakersfield?
She's working.
Mick, what are you doing in
Working.
Bakersfield?
She's making dough.
Hey, Paul Wally Clark chimed in. You know where he's at?
I know.
He's in the Cayman,
Where has he been? That's what I want to say.
Cayman
'cause-
Islands.
Wow.
Cayman
He's in the Caymans?
Islands. Yeah, he's been there since, I don't know, it's 80s, early 80s
Really?
or 90s, yeah.
Oh,
His
okay.
money's probably all out there too.
Yeah.
All his money.
All
That's
his money is out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howard
In a
Juliet.
bank.
Mr. Howard, he's a great bass player, has his own pickup company,
Nice.
and he's in Nashville.
Very cool.
So,
Are you okay from that Nashville
yeah, you
tornado,
okay,
sir?
Howard? I hope you're okay. I was making sure I looked you
Hey,
up.
this
Make sure
can we segue real quick?
And he played with Boy George, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
And he was in Dred Zeppelin.
Who else? What?
Yeah.
Was he the
What
bass
a
player?
contrast.
Is that the okay? You told me about
What a
that.
contrast, Boy George
And
and Dred Zeppelin.
Ruben Gonzalez, Mr. Ruben from Friendship at Villa Park,
Ruben.
still friends 40 years later.
Nice.
Whenever I see him, I love him. And Janice Vaughn Beckett, that is one of my cousins from the Beckett family.
Janice.
Whole bunch of them all around.
Thanks for representing the Becketts.
Yeah, yeah, Beckett's. Love the Beckett's. All right, so far, go ahead. So what were you
So
going to say?
I was
I'm
going to
sorry.
say Nashville.
Thank you guys for showing up.
Took a
Love
hit from a tornado, and there's a lot of devastation there, and some people got killed, and that's just the number of dead, that they put out, not the number of people that might have been injured or whatever.
Injured or
that didn't
homeless.
do that, and then are now homeless. Yeah,
you. Yeah.
a lot of devastation. Our friend Matt's there. Matt's, well, actually, he's in town here now.
Yeah, let's put that
this-
picture up for
this
Matt
week.
real
Kerner's
quick.
here.
Hey, what is Kerner here right now?
Yeah, he's in town. He's not
Why is he not here tonight?
because he's working tonight.
Let everybody know about this song that he's got.
Yeah, it's right there. It says The Race.
Right.
It's getting played on country radio these days. K-Frog was playing it up the past week or so.
Oh, he got on K-Frog.
Yeah, isn't that great?
The show.
Very cool. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like the show.
Matt made the show, brother.
Love you,
Matt.
Matt. And you're good looking, too. Stop being
And-
good looking.
and,
Yeah, he's a good-looking kid.
Yeah.
He's
Wow.
Anyway, his
Way to go, Matt.
his buddy Mike Bay that wrote that song with him Mike is in Nashville, and he did a GoFundMe, or not a GoFundMe, a contribute to my cause thing on Facebook.
Okay.
If you look up Mike Bay, he can still take donations to that. They did like $900 of worth of supplies and stuff that they went to Walmart and bought carts full of stuff and packed up a vehicle, and we're taking them around blankets, blankets and water and all that kind of stuff for people. So look up Mike Bay on Facebook.
Is Mike his one guitarist?
Yeah.
Is that B-A-Y, right?
Yes.
Last name, Mike Bay.
And Mike's also got some other information on there. He got jacked out of his name, Mike Bay, for being an artist.
Huh.
Somebody goes, "Oh, you got a cease and desist." I'm using that name. So,
wow. So when I was born with fella,
I'm sorry, I can't remember right now, Mike, the name of what he's that his music is coming back under.
I got you.
But yeah, he got Mike Bay yanked from being able to perform as.
Really?
So I'm thinking you could go Michael Bay, but then they go, hey, wait, there's a director for that. Right. So anyway, spell it differently or something.
What about Mikey Bay?
Could be that.
Could be Mikey
Mick
Bay. I like
could go with Mick.
Mick Bay.
Like the Brits used to go, everybody named Michael was called Mick. Mick Jones, Mick Ralph, Mick Jagger. They were all Michaels.
Yeah.
So
is
maybe
your wife Irish?
Who?
Michelle.
No.
She's
German.
Not German?
German.
So did they call her Mickey from the time she was a little kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Janice, she said there's a lot of devastation. She lives in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's close to where
Pretty
it was.
Close, yeah.
I don't know if you guys know a lot of the venues there were knocked down, which is sad. So
I've got family in Franklin that's okay, and friends that are in Franklin also.
Okay, yeah. So if anybody can go help and do what you can, please do it, because Nashville is a big music hub. We need it. So
if you want to donate and you want your money to get right into action, find Mike Bay, because I mean he just turned it right around.
Yeah, Mike Bay will take care of it. So go on Facebook, look for Mike Bay, donate where you can, and we would dig it. That's part of the social.
And listen to his music, support his music as well as
look for the Mike Bay that can't use his name.
And Matt Kerner, hey, Carlos Sandoval, I can hear it. Turn up, he says. How come Carlos is always chiming in, but he's never here anymore?
We don't let him on camera anymore. He's actually in the back room here. So Carlos,
he's with a prop.
Last time it was turn the guitar down. What is it this time?
Yeah, what do we got too loud? We're always loud. What do you want? Yeah,
my shirt's too loud apparently.
Yeah. So, anyways, that devastation, all said and done, craziness. But how you guys doing?
Good. Doing
yeah.
Okay.
How's your health? I heard you had a checkup. What was your checkup? What do you have? Let people know. What do you got? What do you got going?
Oh, I got the.
I got the gout.
No, I might have some of that. I'm not sure what it looks like.
I don't know what gout is.
No, I just got some health stuff that I'm working on, and it's getting better. Slowly.
Oh, very nice.
It's getting better.
What's the stuff you put between your tile? Gout.
Is that what it is? Gout?
It could be.
Yeah. How about
different
you,
colors,
Monty? Everything good? Work good?
I'm good. I'm healthy.
Yeah. 2 weeks. Nobody's sick yet. No one's got the corona drinking virus yet? No? Nobody?
No, I'm working on the corona.
Do you guys think that's
virus?
Do you think that's more hype than it is coronavirus?
I think if you look at statistics, the press is blowing it out of proportion.
Right.
Way out
It's
of proportion.
a serious thing.
Yeah.
But it's not more serious than some other things that are going on. It's just that it happened in China, and there's a lot of Chinese people.
Right.
I mean, and that's. And then we fly thousands over here every day, so they kind of stopped that.
Yeah.
Because there's third world countries, and
what was the other one we had, like a mad cow virus? Or
that was a H1N1.
That's what that was.
Yeah, but there's also SARS, and there was
SARS.
Some other flu viruses and stuff that were bad. And they come out of China because of swine flu. It's all stuff out of third world countries that third world people come here and help us out with it. Thank you very much.
Well, my boy last year, he got a rash, and we took him to the doctor, and she goes, "You have scarlet fever," and he's like, "What?" Because he plays video games to where scarlet fever caused death in like these old time,
Like
she goes,
1100.
Yeah.
So that at one time was kind of like this, right? Where it was like devastating everyone, right?
Or the Black
basic
Plague
fever,
was,
Black Plague, right?
In
I don't know. I know they got like yellow fever and they got all sorts of fever things, and I don't know if they're all flu viruses or if they're just other types, but. Yeah, that's crazy stuff.
Yeah,
wash your hands.
Press is kind of blowing it out. They say just a regular flu, not any special like corona flu. This just a regular, like 40,000 plus
causes
a year.
more death. All the time.
Well, it's like 50 or 60,000 is kind of an average thing for death rate,
Right.
but it affects the young and the old.
Stand
the,
by.
The infirm.
Stand by. Stand by.
I will stand down.
Oh,
Stop
and
it.
people-
man, I was like,
and people that already have medical issues.
Yeah.
They're not well anyway.
But it's if you're sick, stay home. Well, no, I mean that. I mean, if you go to work, and you're sick, and then you got,
yes,
everybody at work is sick, and
I mean, call in sick for real.
And if you're sick, don't use Lyft.
oh, don't say that. Why do you say that?
'Cause
Now I'm not going to drive.
I don't want
ever
sick
again.
people to use Lyft. I want
Okay.
just
Are you
the
wearing a
healthy ones.
mask right
I
now?
wear a KISS mask.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
It's
You wear
just
Gene
the paint.
Simmons.
You wear Gene Simmons.
Painted up.
Just Gene Simmons mask.
The plastic
Plastic Halloween mask.
with a rubber
And
band.
understand,
That's the wrong one.
understand the masks are for when you're sick to not cough. They're not protecting you from intake. It's
I always
protecting
wondered
you from exhaust.
Now at the hospital, when we were there quite a bit, they always handed us that mask. I mean, are those things?
they don't want you infecting other people that have lower immune
So I can
system.
still get sick, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So how do you prevent that? What do you have to wear, like a gas mask?
We have to put masks on everybody else. But it's the masks are to protect other people, like doctors when they're doing surgery. They don't want mouth stuff from their mouth,
gotcha.
bacteria and stuff getting in the wounds that they're doing. That's why they're masked.
So I've been misinformed for all these years, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, the mask is to keep you from spitting it out, not from
I
breathing it in.
gotcha. Yeah. So the mask isn't working. then
And get
for
this.
Uh oh. Here we go.
If you swim in a pool all day and then you get out and then the next day you smell like chlorine, your body's a sponge. So if somebody coughs and you got a mask on and it lands on your arm and you don't know it, you're going to get infected anyway. It's going
Right.
to seep in through your skin.
Oh man, I'm
So-
not going outside
Hell
ever
science.
again.
Hell
I'm
science,
staying
Mark. Hell
inside.
science.
Yeah,
I'm going to put.
And I'm not a doctor, but I play one on podcasts.
Hey, Carrie Colomi, how you doing? Haven't seen Carrie Colomi in years. Used to live with me back in the early 80s.
I've never
and
seen
hang
Carrie
out.
Colomi.
Well, there he is right there.
Hello,
Carrie
Carrie.
Colomi.
What's up, Carrie?
Online.
Nice to see
Carrie,
you.
I actually saw your phone number. I'll give you a call this week. All right, buddy. Jeff Taylor showed up. What's up,
JT,
fellas?
brother, my brother.
And Terry Henry says bird flu. What was the bird flu?
That was another one
Was that
out
another-
of China.
Okay, so when you get all these flus, how do they,
China rules.
Well,
do they give you penicillin? Is that what it is that kills all that?
Some of it,
Yeah.
but some of it's resistant, and that's where you get into trouble.
Right.
Yeah, the bird thing is the Chinese. They eat millions of chickens, and they don't eat them in a healthy way. If you go in the market, they got the birds hanging there, already feathered, killed and feathered already. And,
Salmonella
and
set.
And they got them laying on the ground or on the floor of the restaurant before they cook them. It's not sanitary. They don't have
the same health
the county
restrictions.
health stuff.
So is that where that comes from? You just get sick from eating
they
bad
just,
food.
Well,
I mean,
they
for the most
eat
part.
raw bats and raw stuff like that.
I
It's
do
just-
that. I love raw
Well,
bats.
yeah, but yours are usually.
Yeah.
I can't think of the.
Mine
name
are
of it.
Aussie approved.
No, your bats are
Aussies was rubber.
Louisville Sluggers. That's where I was going.
Glad they didn't take a drink on that one. That was good. You like that?
It would have been funnier if I could have said it right
Oh
away.
my God!
Dude,
You
they
thought
almost
could
got
get
it out, huh?
What's the one that starts with H? The bat company that starts with H.
Well, there's Adirondack and Louisville Slugger and
I don't know.
Hillbrand or something. I can't remember now.
Yeah, so all these flus, you guys be careful. Don't wear a mask. Just if
And
you're
quit buying masks.
Quit buying
because
masks.
The
Oh.
people that need them, medical professionals, they don't get them.
Yeah, I went to the store and I go, well, I'm going to ask you a stupid question. You have any hand sanitizer? And that's all gone as well.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah,
but
people
why are they just
loading
buying
up
it
on that.
now? Why? What is it?
it's
I
all
don't
the
know. I
folks that ran on Wells
So-
Fargo Bank.
So I just bought a
grabbed all
bottle
their
of
money.
vodka, drank it, and washed my hands.
There
That's
you go.
all I did.
Inside and out.
And yeah, why not?
I
Just
got
go ahead.
I got a pallet of that hand sanitizer out in the back.
Terry, how you doing? Terry says hi, guys. Sorry. So say
Hi,
hi,
Terry.
to
What's up, Terry?
Yes, yeah.
I blew it. I wore like a facial mask. It didn't. Somebody goes, "That's not right."
What kind of a facial mask?
Like to treat your face at home, like women do at night.
Like Jafra?
Like a mask, like
When's
the
the-
mask.
When's the
actual
last
mask.
time anybody was selling
Oh
it?
my gosh!
But
Jafra.
I scrubbed really good
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a scrub and then a mud.
In the mud. How's your,
That's
hey, getting off the subject quickly because we're going weird. How's baseball season, Mister? I know you're a big
Just-
baseball fan.
Just started up. Just spring training.
Have you watched any games?
I watched a couple innings of Angels. The Scrubs were playing.
How do they look this year? Who do we got?
They got, if they stay healthy, they're projected to have a chance to make the playoffs, and
Isn't that every year?
that's well, nah. Some years not so much. It just depends. And that's my whole desire watching my favorite team, the Angels, is Just as long as they have a chance to make the playoffs. They're not going to win the World Series every year because nobody wins it every year.
How about the new coach? Do they have a chance with the new coach,
Joe
or does
Madden's
it take like a year?
Great skipper. No, he's already in. He has success. He had success elsewhere, and he's an extremely great coach.
I think with all those teams these days, man, what's up with the pitching, man? The pitching has suffered. Zach and I were watching some games that we were getting some food somewhere, and it was up on the screen. And
recently,
the pitching
a
just
spring training game.
Horrible, yeah.
Well, I think they try a lot. They're loose. They just say, hey, just get up there and throw strikes.
Batting practice,
and that's what it is. They're just working. They're working out they're shaking the rust off and working the arm out. So they're not trying to strike everybody out, every batter. They're working on pitches. They might be working on a specific pitch, and the coach goes, just throw that pitch the next 3 times. I want to see that pitch, and they can dial it in and crank it. So that's why the scores are like 15-12.
I don't know much about it, but I read that the Houston Astros are already mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
Ouch.
That hurts. That's funny, and that hurts all at the same time. Yeah.
Altuve got beaten his first at-bat in spring training.
Who did?
Altuve.
Did he? Right.
He got drilled.
That's
Did he
nice.
really? Yeah.
They hit him.
They had some guy mic'd up the other day, and he
Was that the guy who was doing all the signage stuff? Yeah.
Well, they said the whole team
Banging.
basically was.
trash can banging.
You know why? Okay, so let's get into a discussion about Pete Rose. Now, Pete Rose, my favorite player of all time, Charlie Hustle, was crazy.
Nobody played like that guy.
No one played like that guy. I mean, he's breaking people's arms in all-star games.
Ray Fosse.
He's crashing into folks.
He
He's
hit
bloody.
Fosse so hard his kids were born dizzy.
I can't do the hit.
I don't want the hit.
That's pretty good.
Why don't they just say, hey, you know what, Astros, you guys can't play for a year and unpaid, and that's it, instead of just giving them the chance to do it again?
Well, Major League Baseball is there's no antitrust laws with that.
Right.
It's its own thing, and you can't touch it.
Right.
It's got to be. I lost
too many unions involved and all that.
Well, but they're just protected. They got some special protection from trust laws, and I lost when they did the strike. Was it 81? Somewhere around there. They went on a baseball strike, and the only thing that brought me back was Cal Ripken Jr. and his Iron Man.
Yeah.
Game
Well,
after
I
game
thought they
after
struck
game.
in like early '90s, and then
Maybe it was like '94.
Sammy Sosa and McGuire's home run
That
derby
helped.
brought everybody kind of back to it. Yeah.
And then that was all because of steroids. And then they lost me again.
Yeah, reminded people what of the game, but and the steroid thing. I read some stuff on it. They said, you can hit the ball farther, but you still got to hit it.
You got to have skill.
They said it's like the difference.
Well, the difference is a fly out or a bomb.
Like a 380 foot to center field fly out versus a 410 or 450.
I don't know about you, but I was at that game where Bonds hit the home run at Angel Stadium, and it flew over the state. It was gone.
Yeah.
I mean,
the one in the tunnel and right center field.
Huge, yeah. It was like just monster. So if you get a hold of it, the steroids will come and play, but you still got to get a hold of that ball.
Yeah. Who was Sammy Sosa before that year?
That's right.
He was Sammy Sosa.
It wasn't, but it wasn't
Ricky Ricardo.
Sammy Sosa, 61. He
It
was,
wasn't Sosa. Yeah.
And then the cork bat. Remember the cork bat?
Cork
incident?
bat. Was that Brett? George Brett? What was that?
his
one?
was pine tar.
Well, pine tar. Yeah, I love the pine tar.
They
when
were
it comes
playing the
around.
Yankees, and Billy Martin griped that your pine tar's got to be
It's
can
too
only
high
be
up the
certain height.
Yeah.
And they said
He went
Brett's
livid.
is way too
He was
high.
going after Martin.
When he came running out of the dugout, that was great. They have it right on him. I mean, it was beautiful. You guys want to play another song?
That was awesome.
Crystal Husband, Punky,
Crystal.
Come on, Muse, adventure to see my friend Kofi Baker.
Heard about that.
Ginger Baker's
son.
But she spelled son S-O-N-E. I'm not sure if that's son or son.
No, it's son.
Okay, and that is at the Coach House
It
next
is.
They're
They're doing a cream thing.
Right on.
It's a cream thing.
So, Crystal, this is what you guys to do. You got to come on down here and come and visit and say, hey, you know what? We've got free tickets, or we've got tickets, or whatever you need, or put your information down there so people can get a hold of you.
What's the
Crystal
date?
Husband,
Is it
what's
on
the
there?
date? We need the date, time, and the bat hour. And Steve Aguilera, how you doing? Say hi to Steve, everybody. Steve. Hello, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. Okay, let's play a song. What do you guys want to play?
Green Manalishi.
Didn't we just do it?
I just wanted to do the words right.
We can repeat it.
Let's do your old school. When was this written? This song?
Oh, Love on the Tree.
Yeah, when was that written? What year was
I wrote
that? So I know when I write it down.
Sitting on the hood of my car in my driveway.
I think it was 1971.
Is that again about, okay, I'm going to as a guest. I used to cut his hair. People can get their own tickets. LOL. Okay,
So,
let's play.
So coachhouse.com.
Coachhouse.com or crystalhusband.com or Crystal Music Muse. Look her up. Find out she probably has a flyer on her page and check that out.
And get your hair cut there.
And get your hair cut. At
Crystal, what can you do with a beard like this?
What can you do with long hair? Can you cut long hair again?
No. I want to know about the beard.
What can you do with the Klondike?
Can you shape this dude up, or
Yeah.
you just cut him off?
I just cut it off. What year was this, and what's this song about? Is it about a woman or a man? Or
Didn't you write this at Fletcher Elementary School?
Yeah.
In 6th grade.
When I was riding my Stingray.
How long ago was that? Like 75 years
72.
ago? 72.
And he wouldn't take the tassels off until his
They're
brother
looking at an old song here, folks. Okay.
No, this was mid-'80s, and just talking about cruising the Orange Mall.
Oh, I love the Orange Mall. Yeah.
And
Sure. Was it Cruising the City, the Theater?
wrote it in my driveway in about 15
I'll tell you
minutes.
something about the mall after you play this great song.
I'm not playing it.
You are playing it.
I was going to play it
Anyway.
acoustically.
Yeah. I wrote it in my driveway, sitting on my car.
Did you?
Oh, God.
Take
You sure
that.
did.
Would
Take
you?
that. Take that. Take that, Carlos. Take that, right? Crystal, I can do anything, Crystal Husband says.
I'll come see you.
Woo! That's how you stop it right there.
I'll take that. I'll take
He's
that.
like, all right.
I originally sang the song as
Ooh.
Love on the highway, right?
Right.
But it was originally because I was sitting in my driveway. I was looking for love in my driveway, and it didn't work right.
Yeah, you expanded because love on my driveway kind of limits things.
Yeah, there's only so many people.
Now,
can
when
buy.
you write music, I mean, like Monty has a style of writing music, right? And you have a style of writing music, but
I start with a guitar solo and build around it.
do you really?
No,
You don't.
no.
What
One
do you
would-
come up? Do you come? Do
One
you,
would think.
do you- Carlos would think that.
Carlos would-
think that.
He would swear to it.
Do you start with the lyrics and then work the? I mean, how does it work out? Because I know we
Sometimes-
get together and do things. I mean, and like I've been telling you, I've been having dreams of songs. I just don't know how to play an instrument, so I can't tell you.
Sometimes I've
been having dreams.
Like we'll be in here doing sound check or tuning.
Be nice over here.
We'll be tuning up or whatever, and I'll just make sure that everything sounds right, and I'll start a riff, just kind of goofing around, and then but then it sounds like it might be something, and I'll work off of that. Other times I'm writing the lyrics, and I get into a cadence with the way the lyrics are laid out, and I've never written a limerick, but there's a certain format to that, and lyrics you just as you write them, and there's a form to whatever song it is, and they change with every song. But so sometimes it's a limerick, sometimes it's just Dr. Seuss with 4 lines or whatever.
Gotcha.
So, but there's a cadence that comes, and then with that comes the rhythm for the song, and then I got the drum beat to start it off with, or a riff to throw in.
Yeah, and the interesting you bring that up because it's like, how do you do it? I've always wondered this. How you do it as not knowing, like, because I might not know, like you have one song where I'm having a hard time coming into the beginning of it,
We're still waiting to do that.
I know, we're still waiting to do that. Just because I'm such a simple, stupid drummer, I can't figure it out. But how do you know that everything's going to fit? Or you don't, and you just bring what you have and say, okay, this is what I've got. Maybe you guys can help me through it. But if you're set on it, you know what I mean by that?
Well, you can. It's, I think, let me interrupt, Doug. It's tough. Like, I used to write the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then I'd bring it to you guys, and you guys would thrash it and slash it. So I stopped doing that because, but that's cool because that's
it's on the cutting floor, Monty.
But that's a creative process. Is like Doug's saying, coming up with a riff, and you go, well, I can do this to it, and then I kind of follow his riff. But okay, what can I do bass wise to that riff?
Well,
play off.
Moving on, we wrote together. It's just like we're in here, and I started doing the riff, and then we did that later. I brought the riff, and I said, what are we going to do with this? And we all contributed to it.
Yeah, and I feel like that seems to be like the way to do it because it would be easier to do it that way. Everybody's got their own part, and they can put their 2 cents in where you're bringing something in and going, this is how it's going to be, and then it gets cut up, and you get your feelings hurt. That's...
Well, yeah, but if I was Tom Schultz, I'd just bring you guys in for the concerts.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'd do it all in my basement.
Write it all, record it all, and okay, you guys, come on.
Did he play drums on that thing?
Yeah.
I'll pay you guys $100 a piece. Come and play with me.
He did. He just didn't have Brett Delp's voice. I mean, he had everything else.
Yeah.
Wow. And he engineered it with his pops, right? They did the whole thing. I think him and his dad did the whole thing, right?
Wasn't he an MIT grad, or like he went to MIT? Or
When he built his little box for his sound, for his guitars.
Yeah.
That overdriven
foot pedal stuff. Yeah.
Really, heavy. But people, we've spoken about this before. People, we don't write notes. What would you call it? We just kind of throw a song together. We come up with a riff and then play out. We just go off of that. We don't write anything down on paper or.
No, we don't.
Not necessarily, right?
We're not reading and writing.
No,
music.
we're not reading or writing. No. We don't write. So you could say we just kind of
create songs.
Just create songs. Yeah.
But even like that song "Love on the Street," that was done a long time ago, and we're still playing it, and it's done well. Have we changed that around much? I don't remember.
No, that one's
we just extended the lead. We extended the lead on it.
Why would we do that?
I don't know. Because Punk likes him some lead.
I do like me some lead.
You guys. I think it came from you guys because you like your some pocket.
I do like the pocket on that. It's fun. Yeah.
And you've commented on that, Doug. That you go sometimes you'll just kind of You'll just kind of listen in and go, oh man, what's in that pocket?
It's a shame that I can't sit out there and watch you guys. If we got some film of us playing, I go back and watch you guys because I don't get to do it when you're playing.
Real fast, I just want to say Sean McConnell showed up.
Brother Sean
McConnell.
Bang.
He says it's been a long time. Where's Sean McConnell been?
He was here a couple times ago.
Was he?
But that was a month ago. So
I think we got an imposter.
That was a month ago.
The Sean McConnell.
And there's no brakes on those bikes, right? There's no brakes.
No brakes. Full throttle.
Yeah,
full throttle.
Yeah. There ain't no stopping.
And you see the kids sometimes they'll full throttle and go back because you got to lean up on it, right? You got to lean into it, right?
Get on that tank.
Your slip is a tire spin, and if I can speak out of school, Sean, sorry, but I mean that's what you got all that traction ready to go, but you gotta
be on it.
Yeah.
And you know the funny thing, when we had riding bikes in the day, it was Schwinn Stingrays. We tried to pitch it throw sand out on the sidewalk and try to power slide and imitate the guys at speed.
Yeah,
never could sustain a slide as long as those guys.
We did that. What are you showing?
We all had scars on our elbows.
Oh, dude, Biff Burger.
So we went to down to the corner and just laid them down on the cement, just
Coney caps,
and we throw. We had a flat track in our backyard. And we're out there with number plates and hot shoes on.
Hot shoes.
We're banging tin together, making hot shoes on our left foot only because we're making lefts.
That's awesome.
And Dennis Mangano will talk about the track in our
sideways.
Yeah, we've got 3 or 4 guys back there riding real fast, and then you just lay the bike down, and then you got to pedal again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. On the corner of Meats and Gliselle,
right
on the northwest corner there, they put in some buildings around 74 or 75.
Right.
I'm going to Peralta, and on the way home, I discovered that they don't lock the doors. And you open it up, and it's this warehouse with the poles down the middle of the warehouse.
Smooth concrete.
Completely smooth cement.
Oh, no.
And we were having races in there.
They were doing it with the diamond blades.
Man, when we threw those things sideways, we'd slide for half the turn. Because you're just jamming along, and then you lay the bicycle sideways, just dreaming of riding flat track someday.
Yeah.
And then there's Sean doing it. That's
and
amazing.
Sean still does it. And
Sean is the coolest ever.
Ice racing. I don't know if Sean was doing ice.
Did he do
racing
that with the spikes?
With the spikes.
Dude.
I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, that's a whole nother thing.
You fall, man. You're getting shredded. Right?
That's like rollerball stuff,
Yeah, I'm hoping you got spikes on your knees and your feet so that you can crawl or run off the ice.
Love you, babe, my handsome man.
Thank you,
I hope
honey.
she's talking about me.
Probably one of you guys. Love you, babe. Gorgeous.
It's amazing.
When she says babe, she's like, babe.
Babe.
Sean, it's amazing to watch him because, they call him the senior guys now. Bobby Boogaloo, Faria, and all those guys that are still out there, still chugging away, and they're going. And the young guys, I don't know if they have better motors or what they're doing, but they're fast, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, here's the deal: when you're on a motorcycle, and this goes back to guys in motocross as well.
Right.
There's some guys that were just completely fast and crash. Danny Chandler was one of the most famous.
Was he famous for crashing?
Well, he just leave it wide open. I mean, it was just he was flying higher and farther than other guys all the time.
I'm going to win this, or I'm going to crash.
Exactly. But he was fast.
That's cool, though. Yeah.
So anyway,
I like that
there were guys that, as I grew up and riding a bike, at a certain point that I'm like, okay, that's too fast. And at a certain age, you get to the point where it's like, maybe your muscles are different or slow down, your reactions are different, but you start going, that's a little too fast, and your brain kicks in. McConnell hasn't had that happen yet.
No,
that's why he's still out there.
That wire got clipped in guys like him.
No, it's true. It's Peterson too. I mean,
bam, just full as fast.
Just a few years ago, Todd hadn't been on a bike in years, right?
Yeah.
And he goes out at Glen Helen to throw down, like to practice, and he's killing it. He's killing everybody on the track, but he's full, like coming around the corners. He still thinks he's at Supercross. He's like elbowing people, and they've just got, when it gets going in their brain, they've got it, and they just know what to do. And he hadn't been, and he goes, "Oh, how'd I do?" I'm going, dude, it's flawless.
Who
man.
didn't you laugh?
Yeah, I mean, you guys need to get back in the track,
That's cool. Still in their blood, man.
Still in their blood, and that's McConnell when you see him, and he's out there. And of course, the young guns are out there, they're tearing up the track and doing the whole thing. But McConnell, he's still out there keeping up with those guys, and it's just amazing to watch that many years of doing that and still like you said, nothing's running through your brain like I'm going to get hurt.
Right.
And now I'm over 50. It's time to like think about slowing down a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, did you ever ride a motorcycle? Did you ever whiskey throttle, where you're falling off the back and you can't let go because your momentum's pulling you back, so it's pulling.
Yeah, there was
bang.
not in the air, but we call it wheelie school. I was trying to learn to do wheelies.
Okay.
And Dennis is telling me get it to a point where it balances, and there's a fine point when you bring the bike up and it hits the spot. And so I kept trying, and it wasn't high enough. The power would just ride out like that. And then I wasn't on camera, and I hit it, and it was the right spot. I'm going, oh, perfect. That's what I just not hitting it hard enough.
Yeah.
So I come back around, and I go in front of the camera again, and I hit it and looped it. And it's on Super 8 film.
I let it go?
No, I was hanging on,
Still
running behind it. I'm in third gear. And I tried to run behind it, and it just went out in front of me. And you can see me, the camera follows the bike,
right.
And then you see me I tumble, and then I come sliding into the frame. But I'll send Punk a few pictures you can put up later of me doing that tumble. I've got them on my phone. I took frame pictures of this.
And he can put the song "I Tumble for You" from Culture Club.
I was really kind of hoping he'd put Bad Motor Scooter on. Thank you very little.
Yeah, it's.
You don't want "I Tumble for You"?
No. I don't want.
Monty, when was the last time you've been to Speedway? Maybe we can do a three-way Soul Shaker Garage.
A three-way Speedway?
The last time I was at Speedway was with you guys, Pirate Speedway.
Oh, that's right.
2013.
Soul Shakers.
Wow. Soul Shaker! But when I was a kid, and I've told the story before, I know I have, first grade, there was a kid I knew. Brett Kale was his name. They lived on Cully Drive over there by the Grooms.
Yeah.
Parents were Speedway freaks. They were buddies with Rick Woods. Remember Rick Woods?
Yeah.
The name?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they'd go every Friday night when it was in season. I hung out with them for a period of time, and I was spending the night a couple of times. They go, we're going to Speedway, and we'd go down, and that's how I got to know all those dudes. I got a program and got the Bass Brothers autograph. I wish I still had that program. Sonny Nutter, Dave Aldana, Rick Woods.
Yeah, Sonny Nutter still comes out to the show, man.
You said he does, huh?
Yeah.
Sean, did you ride flat track as well as Speedway?
Sean, I hope you're still online and you didn't get off, but he asked a viable question. I think he does. He does. They have flat track now, and his sponsor, Lifestyle Cycles, which is in Anaheim. If you guys ever need a Harley, go to Lifestyle Cycle. Great people over there. Junior and the rest of the family owned and operated there in Anaheim.
Nice.
Off of Raymond, right off of Raymond. Okay, Lifestyle Cycles. They built him a bike to flat track.
Oh, right on.
So he's got a Lifestyle.
Last time I went down and actually watched the Delamar Mile, it was probably 10 years ago.
Okay.
But that's a great race.
Yeah.
So is flat track just motorcycles straight in a line?
No. There's
It's still
an oval.
It's an oval. Okay.
Yeah, but they're higher speed. It's a bigger track.
Sean McConnell said back in the day we raced everything. So
did you know a guy named Rick Holmes? He was from the Orange neighborhood that I grew up in. Rick Holmes.
Yeah.
He rode a Yamaha, like a 360s, I think.
But it just, I don't know. Just like Monty was saying, it's a good point. It's just when you have that racing thing in you, you just have it in you. It's the same with like the IndyCar racers. Yeah. You see the guys, they're in their 70s, like, I want to be on the track still. It's just like, when do you say
they want to go fast?
Yeah, they want to just go
fast.
There's
a certain point where, like I said, that
he says
thing,
no.
Okay, thank you. That thing that Monty said was clipped out, that wears out.
Now, what's been clipped out of our brains that we play music still?
Yours is a meter because you play stuff faster every time we get together.
You know what's been clipped out? Bands like Starbuck. I want to. Moonlight Feels Right.
I want to say that you had a great pace on that Love on the Street last time.
Oh, thank you.
Good. Well, no, but akin to that is what we're doing here.
Yeah,
dude, we're in our 50s, and
we do this because we don't get hurt if we fall down here.
Yeah, we could break a hip, but now we could. That's what would happen.
I tried to fall down.
But I'm just saying, I'm trying to liken it to what those guys love. It's in their blood.
Yeah,
this is in our blood.
That's true.
And it don't matter if we're 70.
Yeah, it's weird. When I wasn't playing, I would be having dreams of playing because it's just like in your brain. You need to get that. Need to be able to do it. And the weird thing is, like, dreaming being on stage, well, I can be on stage and I still love doing that. We still speaking of being on stage, we were on stage last weekend, right? Last Friday night. Where were we? Talk to me.
2 weekends ago.
Was it 2 weekends ago? 2 weekends ago?
Yeah.
Yes.
We were at Characters in Pomona again, right?
Yes.
For Young Blood.
You guys missed it. Whoever didn't come out, it was
It was classic.
It was music history.
Yeah, it was.
You missed it.
It was funny because they usually have us outside, but we played inside next to the bar, and it was like everybody was this close.
If you want to know, see a clip of that, Venmo us some money, and we'll tell you where you can find it online.
Venmo us. There you go. Well, you guys, we're coming down to the nitty gritty. It's 7:47.
I Venmo my lawn.
Ooh, I
By the
Venmo
way.
my lawn. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
just give somebody money to come.
Well, you
do
know,
it.
we're
I Venmo ham and
Soul
cheese sandwiches.
Shaker Garage. If you guys need a place to rehearse, we have a place here to rehearse. We need to clean up a little bit because no one's been here yet. I thought we had some guys coming in. What happened to your boys?
Working on them.
Okay, working on them. So if you guys need to rehearse, come on down. Hi, Janine. How you doing? That's Janine Gasky right there. Say hello, Janine.
Janine.
Hello, Janine.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So you guys come down and rehearse down here. We have great prices.
Yeah, just talk to me about it.
Yeah, we have-
We've got a,
Well,
we've
here's
got a
the
whole
deal,
menu.
man.
Wait, tell us the deal, man.
I handed a card to the lead singer from 77 RPM, and he said you could get I said you get a better price here. He told me how much they were paying at their rehearsal studio. I said you get a better price here, dude. He goes, I'll call you guys. He hasn't called.
Did he throw the card on the ground?
I don't know.
You know, he gave me one of the cards for his band and said, "Hey, we'll play wherever you guys want us." And you know what? And I threw his card on the ground.
Oh, no.
Did you really?
No.
No, he wouldn't do that.
That was a bit.
That was a bit. That
It
wasn't a good
no,
bit.
a bit is something that you work up and see
Yeah,
if
yeah.
Kona laughs.
You did work on it.
So-
I did not work on it. That's spontaneous.
So remember, you
I
can
think
come
you have a
here
build-up.
and we can
spontaneous.
rehearse. We've got sound. We do sound. We do sound.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do sound. And where are you going to be doing sound soon?
We're gonna be at Dino's.
Dino's. Where's Dino's?
It's on Beach Boulevard. It's
Beach
a brand new place.
Used to be.
Used to be the center field location,
Center Field is now called Dino's, folks. So we're going
and
to be doing
it's owned by a guy named Dino, and he wants to be a music spot.
yes.
And so they redid it, built a new stage in there, and this is our inaugural weekend, Friday and Saturday.
Did he say inaugural?
Inaugural.
Our inaugural.
There's a
Inaugural.
special seating section. It's called
Oh no! Here we go.
Shallow
Oh
Right
no!
or Rover.
that
That was not planned.
was
I don't even
planned.
know what he said.
I don't
It's
even
just-
know what he said, but
Center field.
he got a kick out of it. Center field baseball.
Shallow Right.
But it's not that anymore.
They're hanging on to it just in memory.
I don't think they are.
Are they putting numbers on the walls for?
I don't think it's a thing.
341. So we got
It was
that.
in a
Janine,
movie.
how you doing? Good to see
So
you.
you gonna go with him tomorrow night? Set it up.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Hey, hi Janine, you're late. Shame on you.
Yeah, you are late because we're going to do our last song.
But you can go back and watch it.
So remember, we've
Thanks
got
for being
sound,
here.
we've got rehearsal place, we've got a place to record. We haven't recorded in a minute. I got to get our recordings out.
If you buy us pizza, we'll just sit around and hang out with you.
Yeah, we'll
We
sit
do that
around.
too.
And you guys are always welcome to come and watch the live broadcast. We'll even put a camera on you
Yeah.
and a microphone, right?
No,
No?
we'll put you behind a window and make fun of you.
Okay, yeah, we'll throw food at you.
Bring
like the
Tiger.
animals.
Lots of Tiger Balm and.
All right, so you know the gig.
Metamucil.
Soul Shaker Garage is always here. We love you guys. If you need to get a hold of us, you can email us or just message us.
Carlos, what
do
are
they
we
call
playing?
that? What do they call that? And we'll. What else do we got? We've got Venmo. We got a Venmo, Soul Shaker Garage. If you guys want to donate a couple dollars to the Venmo, go for it. Soul Shaker Garage, Venmo,
Battle it out.
and that means Doug can buy something. What do you want to buy? Anything?
And
We want to pay for the rent.
Dr.
Okay.
Scholl's
Okay.
inserts.
Okay, so what do we got?
I don't know.
Oh,
I think we're going to do a song that's an all-female tribute band name.
oh, favorite. Yeah, let's do a tribute band song. We're gonna do a song from back in the 70s.
I want to tribute Barry Gibb.
Did we ever do that song? What one was that? That's
We did.
I love that song.
Only You Can Rock Me.
Yeah, only you can rock me.
Nah,
Rock
that's
me.
not it.
We don't have enough places.
Okay, we'll do this
Because
one.
we were each going to sing a part of that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Caught in a crossfire, warning fight. often. That's it, folks. We are done.
I hope that was on tape.
That's right on time.
God bless everybody.
7:55. Well, 7:55. We got like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Just
well,
trying
that
to
was
cut
a
us
little
off early again.
What album was that off of, by the way?
UFO.
UFO. That was Strangers of the Night.
At least on that one. Might have been off of UFO 2.
Well, thanks, everybody. Let's go through the list of folks that joined us for our Soul Shaker Garage. Number 43.
The first person that joined us was God.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
For joining us.
We had Miss Michelle Edwards. How you doing? Good to see you.
Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate it very much. You're a little bit late, though. We're over. It's all done. You can rewatch, though. We've got Richard Manning showed up. He was at the beginning, Rich,
man, he's been like consistent every.
Richard Manning's great, but he never tells us the 50 bands he's going to be in this weekend.
The next time we do this podcast, it's going to be the Richard Manning podcast.
Yeah, Richard Manning can come in if he
We'll
wants.
be sponsored.
Yeah,
sponsored by
Miss Janice Beckett, love you to death. Cousin, friendly, fam, you know the whole thing. We love you guys. Thank you very much. Sorry about you in Tennessee, right? Memphis area.
We will be praying.
We will be praying for you. Ruben Gonzalez, thank you for showing up. Howard Uye, thank you for showing up. Paul Wally Clark, I can't believe he showed up. That's Cayman Islands. Oh, that's crazy, right? I mean, watching all the way from there.
There's a lot of cayman lizards down there.
Yeah, little Mick Barnes showed up. Can you believe Mick Barnes showed up from
Mickey checking in.
Bakersfield.
From the field.
She showed up tonight because there's nothing going on in Bakersfield.
Can we play in Bakersfield?
Oh, we could probably play in Bakersfield.
Where would be a great place to play, like the subway?
I don't think they have a subway there. It's like a rural.
We'll just set up.
Oh, you mean like a train? You don't mean train.
I think it's
train.
It's more metropolitan than
you mean
guys.
a sandwich shop.
Carlos Sandoval. Carlos, I'm really getting sick of watching you play soccer. Anyways, I'm just saying.
Silos.
Then we'll go ahead and say thank you so much, Greg Hollabaugh. Greg Hollabaugh.
Way to Greg. Check in, Greg.
Hollabaugh. That's an old friend from the past. Good to see you, Greg. Love you. You know the game. Mr. Jeff Taylor, he's a great guy.
JT is our blood brother.
Where's JT? Is he still in Arizona? Is he back here now?
No, he's in Ahwatukee, Arizona.
Is he going to move back here?
Nah, they'll probably be in Phoenix for the long haul.
Don't come to California.
No, he comes out every.
Our weather tax is.
But he's got a white Telecaster with a black pickguard.
How's he playing?
He's doing.
You
good,
should hear
man.
my kid.
I need to hear your.
My kid's getting good. Yeah.
We're gonna get your kid and Jeff over here.
That'd be great.
We're gonna play Allman Brothers.
Kerry Colomi, great to see you. I'll give you a call this week, Kerry. All right, buddy. I know. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm gonna give you a call. I promise you. Terry Henry, great to see her back.
Terry Henry.
Does she have anything coming up that you know of? Any gigs?
Well, they've got the Freedom Coalition Fest, which will be
which we won't be invited to.
Probably in July.
Okay.
I mean, they're doing it at the Elks over in Garden Grove now.
I think we've been snubbed a couple years in a row now.
Cheryl Berger, another friend of ours. Thank you for showing up, you guys. And let's keep going down the line. We've got Cheryl Berger. We got Crystal Husband. Say hello to Crystal Husband. Thank you, Crystal Husband.
We did. Thanks again, Crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, Steve Aguilera, thank you for showing up. We appreciate it. Crystal, we'll make sure everybody goes to that show at the Coach House, right?
And yes, and Matt Kerner is in town. Go see Matt.
Matt Kerner's at, where's he at?
He's at the Post a couple of times.
Okay, Post.
And then he's at he usually does a thing down in Balboa, and he does a couple down in Santa Margarita.
Where can they find out about Matt?
Matt Kerner on Facebook.
Matt Kerner. Spell that for him.
Matt, M-A-T-T, Kerner, K-O-E-R-N-E-R. Kerner.
Kerner.
No, Kerner.
Kerner.
The O is silent.
The O is silent.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's in there.
Is that
Matt, K-O-E-R-N-E-R.
Okay. What is he?
His mom's German.
Okay.
I'm not sure about his dad.
I'll go ahead and go with that.
Okay.
Sean Mad Dog McConnell.
Yeah.
Gotta love Sean McConnell, right?
He's McIrish.
And McConnell's going to start racing again this year, you guys. So make sure you show up at Costa Mesa Speedway this year to watch and root Sean on with his new leathers that he just got done.
That's right.
Hey, maybe we can bum Dirty Water.
Maybe we can bum Dirty Water. We can bum Dirty Water. Yeah, absolutely. Kona Caps.
Babe, what's up?
Kona Caps.
Coming home.
And Jacob St. Dennis back. There we go.
Did Jake ever tell us?
He never told us
where he was from.
No, Jacob still.
Jake, what's going on? You're going to remain a mystery.
We love you, Jake. Thanks for showing up every week. We do appreciate it very, very, very much. And thank you all, you guys. Remember, Soul Shaker Garage is a thing. At least we think it's a thing. So if you need rehearsal space, you just give us a call. If you need to get live sound, give us a call.
I've got an
If you just want to meet us, come on down.
Insider stock tip for everybody tonight. If you have Coca-Cola stock, sell it now. It's going to drop because I'm drinking less of it.
Okay. And why don't you play us out, Mr. Doug Barnes, and we're out of here.
And don't be afraid to come and see us live. I dare you.
Yeah, come and see us live whenever we're live. We'll let you know. We always let you know, right?
Little Rory Gallagher tonight.
Rory Gallagher tonight. Do it. Little Matt Kerner up there. Thank you for showing up. Soul Shaker Garage.
I wonder who be your sweet man when I'm gone. I wonder who be your sweet man when I'm gone.